Okay, it's good. Hi, guys. Let's take 3 breaths up and lower. And just check in with your body. How is everything? And lower. All right, we're going to stay with this motion. Your heels are heavy. You're waking up your shoulders. Your knees are tracking with your second toe. At first, we're doing this slow and controlled, more as a warm-up type of movement. Your wrist, your fingers, like a ballerina, enjoying the movement. Notice how your knees and ankles warm up and you may be able to get lower. So for example, I've got 90 degrees. Now when you're ready, we're gonna act like we're pulling a rope. Let's take 10. Slowly increasing the speed. 9, 8, pull down. 7, 6, 5, 4, very good. Heels are heavy, which means your glutes are dominating. 3, 2. Now stay down here. We're gonna hold the legs. We're gonna act like there's peanut butter that we're pushing through, or you're on a pec deck at the gym. You're squeezing, open, exhale, inhale. That part's what we're biasing, the rear part, because we want those back shoulders to warm up. We want them to stay active so that our posture's good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now 1, hold, add a little pulse. 10 with your legs. 9, 8 with your squat. 7, 6, 5, 4. Hi, Rosie, come on in. 3, 2. Now hands down. We're gonna drop a shoulder. Inhale, exhale, drop a shoulder. Inhale, again, drop and drop. We have 1 more of those. Hold this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale, come back. Football twist, knees in line with your second toe. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Wake up each part of your spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Beautiful. And then let's take it to more of a chair squat. You see how I'm parallel? I'm gonna sit back. Now I'm gonna move so you can see my form. I'm sitting back. Watch this. The booty is way back. Let me adjust my britches. The booty is way back. Toes are forward. Knees in line with the second toe. Now we're using bigger muscles, the thighs, so you may feel your heart rate get up just a little bit more. Keep going. Sit back. And now again, from the knees, you can see my knees are in line with my second toe. They don't collapse. I've got this little space, like a fist between my knees. Arms forward, arms back. Inhale and exhale. Toes are so light, I could lift them. Right now, I'm lifting my toes, actually. All right, let's mix this up with a halfway squat. Go halfway, all the way. Halfway, all the way. So you're building the glutes, which are so important for back care. 5, and this is an exercise you can throw in your day. Let's just say you eat lunch. After you eat lunch, you throw in some squats. Really good for quads. Now let's go down, hand halfway. Down, halfway. So it doesn't take any equipment at all. Halfway. You see how I'm working the second half of that range of motion. Mindful of your knees. They're in line with your second toe. 3, 2. Now it's gonna feel good to do the whole thing. Go all the way up again. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Very good. Both feet are equal. 4, 50-50 weight. 3, 2, 1. All right, stand up. Now we're gonna take the heels like there's a piece of pizza between our feet. We're gonna go up and back down, and up and back down. Inhale and exhale, releve. So you can imagine you've got a beautiful leotard on. You're performing for the crowd. or whatever brings a image of grace to your body, and you can entrain with that image of grace. Your arms are slightly ahead of your body, so we're working in a scapular plane that is safe for the shoulders. Notice my low back, it's not getting any more lordotic when my arms are overhead. That's the trouble area that people will have. They'll get really lordotic. My knees are long, our knees are long, but they're soft. 3, all the toes have equal weight, not just the pinky toe taking all the weight. Really, each toe has equal weight. 2 more. And 1. Now, bring those arms like you're hugging a tree, a big sequoia. Take that leg off the mat and back. We're going to point and flex. Point and flex. So the ankles are so important for balance, for preventing sprains. We're going to point and flex. We want to work those 9. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add on arms. Go up, bolt mon, a little higher. 2 than before. 3. Now you're trying not to lean back. 4 in your body. Your booty's working. 5. Gorgeous. 6, 7, 8, 9. You're not falling back. I love it. 10. Now let that foot down. Let's go the other leg, but change the arms a little bit, like a big sunshine. You're making a big round sunshine in front of your body. This right glute is stabilizing you. 6. Enjoying the breath. 7. Enjoying the movement. 8. Enjoying the precision. 9. 10. Now we're going to cross the inner thigh. Watch this. The leg is going across. Tap the pinky toe back down to the floor, or if you want it harder, leave that foot off the floor. Just lift without a break. 5, 6. Hug that tree. 7, 8. Beautiful. Inner thigh. 9, 10. Other side. You're in a V. Take that leg up and across. This right hip is hugging the midline. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gorgeous. Now we're going to take a huge hula hoop movement 5 times each way. And this is a dynamic way to improve mobility and release physiological tension that we might have accidentally accumulated. Go around 5. So just let it be a feel-good move. 3 and 1. Perfect. We're going to add on abduction. Toes are forward. Open up. Now side leg abduction. This leg that's in the air, look at how my toes are forward. Your body's going to try to do this. Try to toe it forward. Drop down. Even better, toe down slightly. Work that abductor. 4. Long body. 5. To make it harder, your foot hovers. 6. It doesn't even touch. 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Inhale and exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wonderful. Let's go back. Here we go. Hover, balance. Both abductors are working. Stabilizer and active. Draw grapefruits. Softly point your toes. Draw grapefruits. Your upper back's against an imaginary wall. Feel that hip open. Pull your toes back. Draw grapefruits. Good. Feel the oblique? Now add a pulse with your pointed toes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pull the toes in. 10, 9, 8. Hang in there. You're doing great. I'm getting ready to fall just to show it's easy to come back. No problem. No judgment. All right, other side. Inhale, go up. All right, find that balance point. You're a beautiful shining star. Now we're gonna draw grapefruits. 1, 2, feel the obliques. If you're not sure, put your hand there. I'm a big feeler, a big kinesthetic. Now we're gonna go backwards. We're gonna point the toes and we're gonna go up, pulse. There you go, you're a star, you're a shining star. Pull the toes back, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Challenge, 3, 2, 1, come back. Watch this cool stretch. We're gonna take the right foot over, right arm over. This whole lateral chain is stretching. Rotation, rotation, breathe. Find a place. This is so good for posture, preventing low back pain, and helping shoulder issues. This whole stretch. The energy is in this right rib cage. You can actually direct your breath to one lung. So this side opens up. Let's go up and sideways to the other. Hand down, go up. Now, I like to add a little rotation. This way you make the stretch your own. This is more QL, low back. This is more external obliques, posture-ish. So I need it all. You just find what you need. Now settle into a place. That looks great, Richard. That's gotten better. Breathing, like I'm pulling your arm. Reaching up towards the sky, lifting up and over. So you're never just collapsing in your spine. You're pulling your spine out of your pelvis. Breathe, stretch out your fingers. Relax the jaw. And coming back. Beautiful. Now we're going to take TikTok. It's a combination of moves. Heels in chair. Sit back. 50-50 weight. One doesn't have more than the other. It's 50-50. Now stand up. Now one leg has all the weight. Sit back down, 50-50. And up. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 10. 9, 8, 7, and use control. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's make it sure. I have to do one on the other. We got to make it even, right, left, and 1. Sitting down. Now hold here. Palms together. Just hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Add a rotation. Hold here. 10. Hold here. Other side. Inhale. Exhale. Hold here. Lift your heels. 10, hold and leave. 9, 8, good. 7, 6, 5, keep going even though your instructor's heels are falling. 4, 3, now challenge, keep your heels up. Go all the way tall. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Let it go, shake it out. We're actually gonna move our arms like we are drying our clothes on the clothesline in the backyard. And the wind is blowing, and we're hitting ourselves with the loose sleeves. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to take circles. You're going to stand lifting and spreading the toes so the arches are active. We're going to take a couple different ways. You can be static, lift up that right leg and draw a circle. Your body's going to move a little bit, so don't try to be so rigid your body doesn't move. Now, if you want, you can add some arms. The scapula, it's like putting lotion on your scapula. They're gliding up and down, gliding, smooth range of motion. Make it a little bigger. As you feel more comfortable, This booty's working in stability. This all around here, that's working in active, in action. So go the other way. Back. Your left glute is working to stabilize. That's really important for preventing falls. So as we get older, as we do sports that require a lot of movement and balance, negotiating stairs, picking up awkward things like a grandchild, we need that booty strong. That's where a lot of dysfunction is too. And we want to work our balance muscles. 1. Now let that go. Let's do a little shake. Just get rid of any tension. Other side. Now lift and spread your toes. Remember, you can hold still. You could make it bigger. So every now and then I might have to touch the floor a little bit. That's okay. If you do too, you can do it the other way when you're done with your 10. Just pick right back up without any judgment. You're in the moment. Your body is learning how to correct balance. Make sure this right knee is soft and not backwards bending. Whoops, I had to touch. That's okay. Just keep going. And then 10. Gorgeous. So shake it out. I'm going to take off my socks for a moment, get serious. Now we're going to do tree pose because it's a static balance. Lift and spread your toes. Right foot goes up to some place on your leg, calf or inner thigh. And hold, you're really tall. Make sure this hip isn't kicking out. You want to pull it in. Ribs over the pelvis. Keep going. Pam's showing me that if you want to add on a stretch, because you guys know I love this stretch, you can add this on. Take 30 more. Take another inhale. Now on your exhale, shake it out. Other side, lift and spread your toes. Lift up that leg, your tree. Beautiful. All right, now I'll just show how we did before. If you're going into that stretch, you can. Now the right leg is your, whatever your dominant leg is, the one that you would kick a door open. That one's usually better in movement and maybe not as developed in stability. That's why we're making sure we do both legs. So if you're adding on that stretch, you can. Calm determination. Get ready. Stand tall and release the hand, the other hand, and lower the foot. We're going to do a dynamic stability pose. So you're going to sit down. Now, strike a pose in tree. Sit down, same leg. Strike a pose in tree. Sit down. Strike a pose in tree. Very good. Sit down. Strike a pose. One more. Strike. Very good. Other side. Sit down. Lift up. Whoop. And sit down. And strike. Sit down. Tree pose. Very good. You feel how your foot is having to figure out balance. One more. Very good. All right, back to a parallel. Now we're going to lift up our heels and lower. Calf raises. Let's go through the cues. Knees are soft. Each toe has equal weight. From the side, I'm not any more lordotic here. I'm not any more inward sway than when I stand. I've got some ab tone in the top of my ribs just to make sure I am normal and not more inward sway. Good, up. Now you can keep doing this, or you can hold on to your foam roller, hold on to a tree, and do one-legged raises. You're gonna wrap one foot, lift up, 10, 9. Now see what you notice when you do one-legged work. 4, all the toes get weight. 5, don't let that ankle sickle out. 6, keep the heel up and down. 7, land slowly. 8, lower the heel with control. 9, we're gonna do 10 on the other side. So you're not just slamming your heel down. Go up, up, 3, 4, see if one's different than the other. 5, 6, 7, abs are on right here. 8, 9. Now we're gonna do 2 more sets of 10. Lift up and down. So one thing about the calf raises I like is let's say you're pumping gasoline and you know you're always around, so it's situationally aware, you're looking around, but if everything's safe and you can do this in addition, you can add calf raise. Especially if you're taking a long drive or you've been sitting at your desk a long time, you get out of the desk position and you can do calf raises. 10, this also helps with circulation, pumps blood back up. So if you know there's a tendency towards weak vessels, pumping those, getting those muscles strong that pump blood back up. Nice. Let's do one more set. It's going to be wonderful. 10. And these have gotten stronger. At the beginning of COVID, remember the feeling of they weren't as strong, and now they're looking a lot stronger. Your neck is soft. Right here, your abs are pulling in. On the other side, 10. Go up, 2, 3. This is also good training if you're going to be taking some bike trips this spring or summer. Yeah. All right, perfect. Okay, now we're going to take the other side. Hardly anyone ever talks about this, but we're going to talk about it. It's the shin. It's the tibialis interior. I know it's not super hard, but it's really important to prevent shuffling. This is also an easy one you can teach your parents. You can do for you, but it's almost like I'm listening to music and I'm tapping my foot on the floor. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. I can manipulate the intensity by leaning into that leg. This muscle's working, more than one, but the extensors in the tibialis interior. Shin, if you've ever had shin splints, you're familiar. So right now I'm getting fatigued in that muscle. Let's do the other side. Like you're listening to music, lift up those toes and just see, is it harder on one side, or do your parents shuffle? Look at their feet. This is something they can do sitting in a chair. Now lean forward, feel that? If you walk up hills, that's the muscle that you work. If you walk down hills, that muscle's working eccentrically to make sure you don't tumble. So it's important for knee care too. Lift, starting to feel like a burn. Make sure you're not hurting your back. Your body's good. You feel good. You can just weight it more if you need it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay facing me. Lift up your right leg, 90 degrees if you can. Move that ankle. 10 circles, just the ankle. Make sure it's not the knee, it's just the ankle. Hips are level, you're not leaning backwards. So this is hip flexor function. Now go the other direction. 10, stay up, strong left booty, point and flex. You're not leaning back, you're straight up and down. All right, while we're here, spread the toes, relax. Spread the toes, relax. Spread the toes should individually spread, and lower. Now the other foot without leaning, hinge, there's a perfect crease here. Ankle rolls, 1. Good. The other way. Point and flex. Good, arms are active. That's it, your shoulders or deltoids are working, right? Now spread the toes, relax. Spread those toes, Relax. Spread those toes. These are good for balance. Spread those toes. Relax. Spread those toes. Perfect. All right, relax it here. Now this one is also for the ankles and the feet. I'm probably going to turn sideways so you can see me. I am going to turn sideways. Lift up. This is roll through front. Lift up your heels. Bend your knees. Lower your heels. Stand up. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Lower your heels with care. Stand up. Lift. Bend your knees. Lower your heels. Stand up. Your ankles are getting stronger as you do this roll front through. Good. Up. And I'm doing it slowly because I really want to make sure the heels don't just slam down to the ground. That eccentric contraction is going to help prevent ACL injuries, ankle stability. Lift up. All the toes get weight. Bend the knees. Lower the heels. Stand up. Let's reverse it. So coding and patterning is also good for the brain to help prevent cognitive decline. So we're doing a lot of things good for the body. Lift up. Lower the heels. Bend the knees. Booty back. Lift the heels. All the toes get weight. Up. So I'm lowering my heels too quickly. I need to concentrate on that. Lower. Drop the heels. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Lower the heels with care. Up. Now I'm turning to see you. Go up with your heels. Bend the knees. Knees in line with the second toe. Drop the heels. Let's do one more. It's going to be great. Go up. It's okay to hold on to something, by the way, if you need it. Terrific. All right, shake it out. That was really good. We're going to work the back body now, the booty. Some more. Now, you can use a tabletop or a chair if you want, or a foam roller. Lift up your left leg. The more leaned over you are, the harder it is. So the modification is to work here. The harder pose is to go towards parallel. Now, drop your back toes and lift them up. At first, you can just do that 10 times. At first, you can put your hands on your hip. If you want to, stretch them out, the arms. 7, all the toes touch. 8, not just the big toe. 9, 10, come back into a standing position. Other side. Hinge, taking a moment for setup. Hips are square. That right hip's going to try to lift higher. You're not going to let it. I'm going to stretch my arms in front for more advanced. 10 tip lifts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that was a booty lift. We're going to add on. So we're going to exhale, go forward again. Hips are square. Now take that leg that's in the air. Bend the knee, hamstring curl, like you're at the gym. Curl. 2. Resist through peanut butter. 3 with that heel. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down with care. Other side. Lift. Now, once your leg is up, bend the knee. It's peanut butter. Your hamstring is pulling through peanut butter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come up. This is a neat one. It's inner thigh abduction. So take your leg up. Cross the midline with that leg. The leg that's in the air, cross the midline. 10. Woo! That one was harder, so I lost my balance. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Belly up. 3, 2, 1. Come down. Other side. I'm turning so I can see you on this one. Lift up. Arms out. Inner thigh. Cross that leg. 2 or 3 inches, maybe 5 inches. 2. I'm going to look at you. 3. Good. Energize both knees. 4. Energize your back leg even more, Betty. 6. Long knee. Yes. 7. Good. 8, 9, 10. Gently come up. That was wonderful. Give a hula hoop before we add on. These muscles are working in that one. Hula hoop the other way. Very good. We're going to take pulses with a pointed toe and a flexed foot. It's going to be great. Working the booty on both legs. Inhale, lift up the left leg. Softly point the toes. Stretch out your arms for more work. Once you're up at your high spot, take 10 pulses up. 10, 9, 8. Energize both legs. Stretch up through your torso. Pull the toes back to 10 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Come down. Other side. I'm turning so you can see my leg as well. Lift up that leg. Point your toes. Add a pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. 8, 9. Flex the foot. 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, and then lower down. Very good. Let's get down. Get down in your heels. All right, this is called rib dance. All this area is getting ready to wake up. Arms open. All right, get low 90 degrees if you can. Take 10 right ribs. 9, 8. Bye, Pam. Have a good day. Bye. So glad to see you. Happy Wednesday. Now 10 on the other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now front. Watch this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now all around. Forward, side, back, side, forward, side, back, side. Again, just smooth it out. Now, if you want to add on arms, you can. Now let's go the other direction. Keep going the other direction. Smooth it out. Work the core like a belly dancer. All right, let's do one each way. Right and left. And right and left. And right and left. And now hands here, roll all the way up. Pull those toes in, arms out. We're gonna do a little stretching. Exhale, fingers interlace at the low back. Go over, relax. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Let your hands come to your hips and go up halfway. Let your blood pressure readjust. And exhale all the way. Now take your elbows to the rear and lift your heart. Inhale. Beautiful. And exhale. Step or jump back in together like a cat. Land springy. Beautiful job. Right arm back. Hold on to your right foot. Now this is also a balance pose, but you're going to feel like your front hip is getting an opening. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, if you'd like to add on, push that foot into your hand, dancer pose. Hips are square, and that right hip's going to try to come up. You're going to try to keep it square. 10. There you go. Take another inhale. Now, as you exhale, slowly come up. Let your hands come to the heart. Samasthiti, balancing the mind-body breath. Feel how that whole right side's open. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Hold onto your foot behind you. Right arm palm up. You're very tall. It's beautiful. I like how you're keeping your hip in. You're not going to hold a baby here. You're going to pull your hip in. ready, if you're adding on, push that foot into your hand. So this is the second side, the second option. Square that hip down, 10, 8, 7, soft, calm determination. 4, you can focus on a point on the wall that's parallel to your eyes, your drishti, your gaze, that doesn't move. 3, soften the eyelids down. 2, now the transition is part of the pose. Take an inhale. On the exhale, slowly come back. Terrific. Now you can step or jump out like a cat. So I'm working on springal fascia springiness. So I'm going to jump like a cat, land on the toes. Now, the one we did earlier, we're going to add on. It's called hammock. That was beautiful, guys. With hammock pose, you almost put down dog together with this. So I'm also going to turn to the sides to see me. Instead of just going straight down, you walk out. So this is hammock pose. Wide hands like pieces of apple pie are between the fingers, or key lime pie. Push your hips back and you're going to feel a release. So go ahead and let go of any more tension. Neck, shoulders, hips up, long inner thighs. Get rid of any tension. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7. You're going to notice I tilt the screen. It's okay. 6. I just want you to see me in the entirety as an add-on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you can stay here, or if you'd like to do a spread out up dog, it looks like this. You shift, you drop your hips. You inhale and you open up that thoracic spine, and then you exhale and shift the hips back. And again, inhale, up dog with wide legs, down the toes, exhale, shift. Hamstrings, inner thighs, up dog. Up dog is opening up that heart. Stand on your hands, exhale. Introspection is flexion right here. And then inhale, up dog. Open up that heart. Stand on your hands, shoulder blades down the back. And exhale. Feel the hip flexors open. Now the inner thighs and hamstrings. One more vinyasa. Lift up. Up dog. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale. Press your hips back. Hammock pose. Hold. Shake out any tension. 5, 4, 3, 2. Walk your hands back underneath your hips. Walk your hands to your hips. Inhale. Go up. Mindful of your blood pressure. If your blood pressure has adjusted, you're going to put your elbows at your back body. Lift your heart towards the beautiful sky. Chin tuck so that we're aware of our neck. Remember bringing our neck. 5. You're going to back bend. 4, 3, 2. Exhale, power up to vertical. Now this is springy fascia. You bend your knees with potential energy. If you're going to jump, you're going to land, follow the foot, heel lower slowly. Otherwise, just step in. Step or jump, hands together. Down dog. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale. Now you can go straight into down dog, or if you went to vinyasa with me, your hands come down, you step or jump back, you bend your elbows, you up dog, you lift your hips. You can down dog. We're in down dog, so if you didn't want to do the vinyasa, you're already there. Shake out any tension. Bend one knee. Feel one calf get more stretch. Bend the other knee. Bend one knee. Bend the other knee. Both heels down. Lift up your front foot. Push up your right heel. Feel that calf stretch. Press your arms into the floor. 5. This is the whole back body. You can feel the fascia on the foot, the calves, the hamstrings. Now put the left foot down. Let the right foot push on your left heel to increase the stretch on the left side. Lifting up your sit bones. If you're hypermobile in the shoulders, you're not collapsing in the shoulder blades here. You have some tone, the shoulder blades down the back. You're not just smashing your chest to the floor. Both feet on the floor, heels pressed. 5, 4, 3, 2. and 1. Lower the knees. All right, so once you're in the hands and knees, I'm going to turn so I can see you more. Option 1, lift up your right leg. Option 2, lift up your left hand. Option 3, take your left hand to your right foot and push towards the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, inhale. Exhale, lower the limbs, realign your tabletop. This is really important for transverse and multifidus, which are back stabilizers that shut down anytime there's low back pain. So this position alone is really important. Left leg up. Option 2, right arm up, maintaining your table. Option 3, hold on to that foot, push. Push and breathe. 5, left arm is strong, so your shoulder blades are flat on the back, never wrinkly. 4, 3, you can usually go a half an inch more than you were at the beginning. 2, inhale, and exhale. Terrific job. Knees down. This one's called the Dragonfly. This is a great shoulder stretch. I'm going to turn so you can see me. Fingertips are going to walk away from each other. I am very even in the middle of my arms. One is not further than the other. Leave the booty in the air. Keep walking. Keep walking. Rest your forehead or your cheek. If you're resting your cheek, you're going to look at the hand that's higher. So my right arm's in front of the left. And now lift your booty. Keep it lifted. And then head rest. Posterior deltoid.
Didn't get that. Could you try again?
That was theory.
Not sure I understand.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently come up. Now you're in hands and knees. Your left arm's in front, your right hand's behind. You're gonna walk, 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 walk. Your body's in the middle. Hi. And you're gonna keep walking, look to the left. This is your shoulders. You're also getting decompression in the lower back because the hips are higher now than the spine. Usually it's the opposite way. So now relax. You might flip the palms towards the sky. That's how I like it, but you can experiment. Flipping the palms down or up or thumbs up. Just relaxing. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, gently come back. And then you can be on your shins just for a moment as we roll through the shoulders. I'm going to have us do seated position. This is called the rack. I'm going to also move my camera, so you're going to be aware of that. But to prep, you're going to sit down. You're going to inhale your right arm up towards the sky. And then take the fingertips down on the floor away from you. Fingertips are down away from you. Inhale. Left arm up and around. Now, walk the fingers back. Elbows soften. Lift your heart. The main cue I tend to correct is that elbow cue. So if you're hypermobile, your elbows might tend to bend backwards. You really have to soften them here. Lift your heart. Let me turn and see you. Good, Richard. Good. I'm looking at you. You're great. Good, Betty. Good, Michelle. Okay. And you know, Rusty, I can't see you, so you just, and Caroline. Yep, and you might soften your elbows a little bit, Miss Christina. Bend them backwards towards the, yeah. And now, still soft, lift up your heart. If you're more flexible, walk the hands together, walk them further away. This is called the rack. 5, 4, but really have to soften the elbows if you're hypermobile in the elbow joint. If you've ever been told you're double jointed, which isn't a real thing, but your joints are lax, then you really have to work on softening them. Now inhale, And on your exhale, just shake it out. We're going to take a forward fold. Inhale, lift, and exhale, forward. Make sure you don't bring any type A energy in this one. This is one that people get injured in when they force themselves to be nose to the shins here. So just feel a back body stretch. In yoga, it's called Purvotanasana, intense Western stretch. We're going to back off the word intense and just make it a feel-good stretch. This is a great place to open up your big toes or your pinky toes, anywhere that your feet have begun coming out of what's neutral alignment. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now inhale, sequence the spine up. We're going to take Purvotanasana, which is reverse plank. Fingertips towards your booty, lift up your booty. Reverse plank. If this is too hard, bend both knees. Look down at your toes. Inner heels have more weight than your outer heels. Your knees are soft. Yes. Oh, good. You guys look great. 5, reverse plank. 4, 3, lift the hips like there's a harness underneath them. 2, inhale. And exhale, lower the booty. Terrific. We're going to add on a squat. Now you're going to be looking like this. All right, now that's your that's your possibility. Now, if that's not working out, you can do this. Either one. Yeah, please grab water. I didn't bring mine out because I was inside earlier, so please grab water. Hold that. This is squat. How functional is this for low port shooting? This is also great. You see people in third world countries sitting down cleaning their fish all the time, and they're like 180 years old. So this is something you can keep in your body. Just make sure to do it. It's a great puppy pose. So your elbows can gently press out the thighs. Your palms are down. The low back is also getting a stretch. This lines up the colon. It opens up the bones. So hold here. This is, somebody figured that out and made that potty squatty or whatever it's called famous for this, but this position will work just like this, or happy baby like you did, Karen. 5, 4, let your palms be in it. 3, 2. Now let's take negotiating cowgirl. One hand on the chin like you're thinking about something really important. You're gonna open up that thigh. How's that? Lovely. Relax the shoulder blade down the back. We're going to go to the other side. Negotiating cowgirl or cowboy. Good. I like it. Keep the breath moving. Keep the shoulder blades down the back. Even I was tempted and I know better. Good, Karen. You're doing great. You can also add ankle rolls, Karen, because we're going to add something here. Watch this. You're going to love it. Put your right foot down. Sorry, your right foot's on the floor. Your left shin's down. Okay? Lean forward as if you're going to do a somersault. Now I've got this stretch down the lower leg. Not everybody's heels are going to touch, so don't force yourself. If you don't feel it, try your foot up, try your foot back. But when you lean forward, that's going to feel a stretch here. Good, Karen. Good, Betty. That's great. My body weight is actually assisting me. I'm kind of leaning into it. Can you feel that edge of mild discomfort? Yes, I see the shakes. That's great. Can I? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now before you do the other side, I want you to do a bilateral comparison. Get on your knees and roll your ankles. So even though we've done a lot of ankle stretches, I can feel this one is a lot looser, and I didn't even know how tight it was. So take the other side, left foot next to your shin. Lean forward, almost like you're going to do a somersault, and your hands stop you. Your heel could be down like mine, but it might not be. You're not going to force it. I'm a little bit hypermobile with my ankles, and I'm going to make sure not to give into that and sort of crush my talus and my calcaneus. I want some form there. So anytime you have hypermobility, you don't just totally give into laxity. You got to have a little stability. You always have to have some stability. So heels down, shoulder blades soft. I've got a good stretch. You want to feel a good stretch? Yours may be looking an inch forward or an inch back. Good. Good. Good, Karen. Good. And that looks great. 5, One leg's probably tighter than the other. 4. Breathing. 3. If it is, you can always hold an extra couple breaths. And 1. Now relaxing. Now watch the, just feel that mobility. So we are kind of working on lower legs right now. Now, this is a stretch you can do. Virasana, eagle. Top of the shins. You may not feel anything. If you're built like me and you don't feel anything, make sure the toes are straight back and they're, you never want to sickle the ankles here. You want the toes straight back. If you need more, do this. You feel that? And I'm trying not to sickle that ankle. Don't move. I'm just going to show you a modification. If you just can't do this one, you can draw a line in the dirt. That'll get it, okay? Other side, let's flip up that shin. So Karen, if you want, you can stand up and do the line in the dirt. You feel that shin, that tibialis interior? Yeah. Yep. Draw the line. Yep, there you go. Inhale and exhale. Let's get out of there. That was so good. Lift up your feet. Now notice to lift up your feet, you had to engage your abs, right? Option 1, hold yourself like a ball. Option 2, clap, tap, and wrap your feet. Yep. Option 3, grab your big toe with your 2 peace fingers. Stretch one leg. Lower it. Stretch one leg. Stretch both legs. Ta-da. Here, let me turn sideways so it doesn't look so awkward in the camera. There, hold that. Shoulder blades down the back. How's that going? Make sure there's nothing behind you, so if you do fall, you're free falling. Now, we're going to possibly go in. You see how I'm adding on. You can actually take your hands around your feet, and you can, let's do this, stretch. This is a lot harder. You can go back to that other one I just did. And Karen, you can just lift up your feet and add an ab balance if you want. Yep, 5, 4, woo, 3, 2. Now with control, lower, perfect. Nice. Let's take a bound angle. Inhale, and on the exhale. So I'll be playing around with those rolling like a balls later. Those are super fun. I just didn't have a super thick mat out here and I didn't want to demonstrate on the concrete. So we'll do those later. Exhale, lean forward. You can open up your big toe here or whatever toes tend to run tight in you. Let your elbows press. Now let your eyes soften. And just imagine you're at Silver Spring State Park, crystal blue waters, monkeys in the trees, manatees underneath, all sorts of birds around, blue skies. And all your tensions, all your worries are just floating away like water down the crystal clear spring. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, sit any way you want. I'm going to crisscross applesauce. Open up your arms like you're the letter T, and exhale, add rotation. When you cannot go anymore, let your hands assist you. Jawline parallel to the floor. Let your inhale lengthen you up like a golden cord is attached to your crown. Let your exhale wring out any tension. Like a wash rag, you're wringing out the sink. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, micro rotation. It's like you're taking out the garbage on your inner landscape and you're filling in fresh new air, fresh new light. Inhale, face forward. If you are sitting crisscross applesauce, switch your legs. Left in front of the right. Exhale, rotation. And Karen, you can also do this lying on the ground too. With all the different classes we do, I just like to mix up the intentions, the way that we access different intentions. So this is a thoracic rotation. Inhale, lengthen. Both booty cheeks are on the floor. Exhale, the shoulder blades down the back as you rotate. take another inhale. And then exhale, gently come back. And then let your right hand stay on your left thigh and go up and over. If that doesn't work out for you, just put your hand on the floor. Again, you can do a standing lateral flexion. You can lie on the ground. I just like to mix it up. If you rotate towards the floor, you're going to access your QL a little bit more, your low back muscle. That tends to be a nemesis in low back pain. So if you've been struggling with that, do that. If you rotate up, you'll get a little bit more external obliques. And it just feel like how the sun shines on me right now. Just feel like you're shining light on that part of your body, giving it attention and love. Exhale. If you'd like to change your feet, you can. Left hand to the right thigh, go up and over, lateral flexion. Add your own nuances of rotation. Let the light shine on your ribs. Your breath is shining on the ribs on the inside out, the intercostals, the lats. Inhale. Now on your exhale, come back. Take a moment to forward fold. It won't be long. Just take a moment to neutralize the spine. Inhale. On your exhale, sequence the spine and you're sitting any way that's comfortable. In yoga, it's called Sukhasana, the easy pose. Let your hand go to your heart and one to your belly. Dirga is a 3-part breath. Inhale through the nose, feel your belly expand. Let the breath work its way all the way up to the clavicle. Exhale, release any negative energy, dense energy you don't need. Inhale, through the nose, the belly hand receives the breath, 3-dimensionally expanding, all the way up till your heart hand. And exhale, let go of any dense energy. You can even imagine that it's black or gray and you're just getting rid of it. It's heavy, let it go. Inhale, light, fresh, white light, clean breath, belly, ribs, heart. And exhale, let it go. And as your eyes are softened, this is a Bhakti meditation. Just give yourself appreciation. Bhakti is appreciation for your body. Everything that your body did. We tend to give it negative thoughts, but we did so much today. So give it some love. Appreciation for the breath. Without it, we'd be dead. So we're alive at this moment. We're going to honor that moment. Appreciation for the fact that we can take this class together. Sunshine, light, the food we're going to eat today, and that practice of Bhakti meditation evolves into an easier access to all the gratuities we have around us, all the blessings we have. It opens up that channel of communication for more blessings. So let your other hand come over your heart. How precious this moment is. Thank you so much for coming. May you have a joyous day. Thank you so much. Yes, the heart. Thank you so much. Bye, guys. Much love. Much love. Bye.